Hi there.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Well, it's morning for me, so
Oh, yes. Good morning from California.
and good afternoon to you.
You having a good week?
So far,
Nice.
we have my son living with us with his family, and we're looking at houses for them to.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
That's got to be exciting. There's wonderful properties.
Yes, and when they move, I will get the garage to myself.
Oh,
Meditation room and office.
wow.
So I'm excited.
That's great.
I won't have people coming in and out.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's some private space and just your energy.
Yeah.
Tune into yourself.
Yeah, so I did the house cleaning yesterday, but not that area yet.
Okay, I will. Let's save that for conversation here. Maybe we'll begin with the login and then recap.
Okay.
Recap and then go from there.
So in theory, we should have more people joining us.
Yes, some more people have registered. Whether they're going to join today, they just registered, so they have to catch up. And so, whatever time they have had to review the videos, whether they're satisfied with jumping into the third session and then going back to the other videos, or saving it all for when they catch up and come to either this session or the next one. We're now here today. I think Jackie, I do believe Jackie is trying to get on, and Danielle is still trying to. Danielle's got some storms. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Danielle.
Danielle.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've got some major storms over there.
Yes, and I don't know why I can get on Facebook and my mail, but I can't get Zoom. They say Safari doesn't respond. Blah 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 blah. I'm having a hard time with. Anyway, I'm on the phone.
Yeah, thank you.
Again.
Thank you for
We
being
miss
here.
your lovely face.
Pardon?
We miss your lovely face.
Well, I don't know when I can do this. I cannot open anything except for Facebook and my mail, and I've been on the generator for more than 24 hours.
Wow.
So, and a friend, and the reason why I can talk to you is because a friend brought me finally some kind of gizmo from Verizon, so I can plug my phone in it. Otherwise, I couldn't call anybody.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the internet phone.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I guess so it is, huh? Yeah, I don't know anything, but yeah.
We use an internet phone.
Okay. Well,
Yes,
I'm in the middle of... Pardon?
It's a different number that you have, so it's a 209, is that usually?
My phone is 209-754-9575. Yes, you have it, but this is a different phone now because I'm working with Verizon Wireless because of my friend, and it's a different number. I don't know if you want it, but that number is 209-232-0284. And that's until they fix my lines, and I have to wait until maybe Monday or Tuesday. So.
Yeah, no, I see your number. That's why I was curious. Jackie is coming on too, and she also she's going to be on the phone.
Okay.
Something about computers. Everyone's got some computer issues today.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
She's over at Mount Shasta.
Oh, Mount Shasta. Okay, yeah, it's. I've been there many times. Yeah, it's 2 hours from me, or maybe 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're having winter issues, and so that's fine. Excuse
Yeah.
me. So I just wanted to wait a little while, see who else comes along, is able to join.
Yeah.
We do have roughly, I didn't really count, but I think it's like 7 or 8 that registered.
Mm-hmm.
Also, someone from Sweden, Vera from Sweden, has registered, or is registering today. So I think she'll make it next week.
Are you going to run another class after this one right away? Or?
I'm considering it. I want to look at the videos and see how the videos are. What can I improve? If Zoom is working, or if Skype is better, I don't. I just kind of want to know that. I have Skype, but I use Zoom a lot, and it's a much better quality.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Sorry, Danielle?
I can't get Skype. I've tried for years here. You know where I am. I'm in the middle of acreage, in the middle of nowhere, so which I love, but I cannot get Skype.
Right. So, and so, what do you think? Should I do another one right away, or should I just, are you enjoying?
Are you going to do like an extension, like a level 2 type of thing?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, but I wondered if I should let this one move along a little bit before I do that.
Well, the people that I know that do levels, they usually do a couple level 1s, because not everyone continues on to level 2. And so if they do a couple level 1s, then enough people maybe will go to level 2 to make it worth their while.
Right. So level 1 is basically what we're doing now. And then, so after we complete the 6 weeks, it'll be a full video that they can go and learn. Right. So level 2 would be a new video.
Mm-hmm.
And it would have a couple other different uses of the protocols. So, and level 2 would be when you, like for the healing lagoon or the healing pool, that's a level 2, because that's a hands-on, that's a one-on-one, and that's one-on-one with a person. And then that is also there's another level that goes to become a master Waikara, which means once you've done the healing lagoon, you may be in line for being able to do the seal. And the seal is what also hands-on, one-on-one. It can be done long distance, but the one-on-one is very powerful for an individual to reset and reinitiate their essence. It's very powerful, and it uses purely your light energy when you're connected to the person one-on-one. It's you tuning into your most. You've accepted yourself fully as a light being, meaning that you can deliver energy through your hands to the physical body. And the healing lagoon offers you a way to understand that physically through the healing lagoon, how to really dial into your energy and their energy, and confirming the application with that person one-on-one. Once you get to do it one-on-one, after a while, you should be able to deliver the seal long distance.
Is this like Reiki?
No. It's no. The healing lagoon is removing energies, unwanted energies from a person, like possessions, like whatever it is. But that's the most I believe the most comfortable way to remove possessions is from in the healing lagoon, not on someone's bed.
So what is required? Is it online, first of all?
No.
It would be in person.
Yes, it's the one-on-one. It's when you mastered the healing lagoon, you're able to eventually do the seal long distance, which is a different protocol. Give me a second. Jackie is needing the ID to get on the meeting.
Oh, okay.
Although I did send it, just 2 seconds, and then we can get started here. Yes, the healing lagoon, it's very powerful. And that's what I one day for myself to understand my energy and fully accept it, it took me 30 years. It's because it was over 20 years of cleansing land, water, home, self and home, to really trust myself to be able to be hands-on with somebody. And then seeing the confirmations, seeing the affirmations, the confirmations, and verifying the work. It took 30 years. Now that it's taken 30 years, it should only take you 30 days, 33 days. Let's hope, and that depends on how much you do, how much workload you do, obviously. So,
obviously, yeah.
When you're doing and we'll speak to your experience shortly. When you're doing the home, it's the beginning of learning and breathing the login and going through the sequences and the motion. Because once you get used to that, and you see the effects and the confirmations in it, it should be exciting. It should be a good satisfaction, and then someone else may need help. So the more you do it, it will never go away. It will never go away. It's just your energies can shift over time.
I kept losing my place in the login.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, okay. I just started over and everything.
Yeah. And that's what it's about. This is the very beginning as a Waikara, a water protector. And it's not a mistake. It's never a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
You never did anything wrong. That's the wonderful thing about the login. You're always talking to source logging in. If it was ceremony, I would say perhaps you would have crucified yourself over it.
Well, I kind of figured that because
sorry,
source will take you to where you need to be, right? So if you forget something, and it's a good thing. Yes, we weren't on the cross.
Because I have to feel sorry for some of my aunties when they're doing protocol or doing ceremonies in front of 1,000 people or 500 people, and one sequence is out of step, and then everybody looks at you and go, oh. And all of a sudden there's 500 pairs of eyes on you. Oh, she made that. You get crucified, man. She was, you know, because we were on the committee, and then after we had done this particular ceremony, she was like crying, and no, it was serious because, oh my goodness.
Or someone looks at you for some other reason and you think, oh no, did I make a mistake?
Right.
There was one, some ladies used to give little seminars, I guess, I don't know, a group meeting thing called Women in the Garden. And she'd have speakers come in her backyard. She had a nice big backyard and invited women there. And everyone had their products out there and you get speakers up there. This one particular time, there were some butterflies that just kept circling the speaker's head. You know, it was just wonderful, you know, to see that, because they just kept there. It wasn't just a flyby, you know, they stayed there. It was quite interesting. And I think that particular time there was some Tibetan bowls, you know, those, you know, so perhaps the butterflies were attracted to that sound. That wasn't the speaker up, but you know, people may stare at you for other reasons. You may not know.
Danielle, could I ask you, which number did you use to phone in?
This one to phone. Oh, you mean for connecting with you?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, it's 408 638 096. Oh no, pardon. No, ID is 880-997-530, and then you have to punch what do you call whatever it's called. That's, oh my God, I don't even know in French
Pound?
what's the name. Yeah, pound. Thank you. Yeah. And then I know if you need something else, the ID is 49, but I don't think they will ask you that if you use that number.
Was there a phone number that you called?
That's the one I called, 880-997-530 pound.
Oh, yeah, and that was for your phone number.
That was to call you. I mean, on that Zoom thing.
That's the ID for Zoom.
Right.
Well, okay, so that's the one I did, but okay, the other number I have is 408 638 0968.
Okay, I'm sorry, so I don't have to switch screens because Jackie's trying to get on. And 0968.
Yeah, but I know I went in with 880, that number, so I don't know.
I think you're on the internet phone because I think she's on a cell phone.
Oh, okay.
I think that's a little bit different. Let's hope she can make it so we can get going here. But yeah, I mean, butterflies. How long ago was that?
Oh, about 2 years ago. Maybe 3. I mean, she does that every year, but that particular year, it was quite interesting.
Yeah, interesting. We are working with the butterflies for this past year now.
Oh, good.
Jackie?
Oh, yes. So sorry, everyone.
No worries.
I'm on my iPhone, and my computer is going in and out, and even my internet on my iPhone is sort of acting a little strange. So I'm here.
You're in Shasta, right? So Danielle is here, and Lynn Chowan is here.
Welcome. Thank you.
Hi, Jackie.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
and please feel free to call me Raven.
Oh,
hi, Raven.
Hi.
Let me log us in. We'll log us in so we can begin, and then we can do a recap and have fun.
Okay.
So in the login, I'll just begin the login myself, Lynn and Danielle, and then we'll do a recap. So if you will, logging in is the words we use these days to connect to source. We just merely log in. We used to pray. We used to do the ritual. Since we have upgraded our understandings from 30 years ago, I now log in. as I have logged in since a very young age, from the age of 7. And so in the stillness, in this login, in the stillness comes the sound. From the sound comes the understanding. From the sound comes the understanding. From the understanding comes the action. From the understanding comes the action. And so I will give this login as we are gathered here in the action of learning and listening and receiving the sounds today. Tirei mauri ora, grateful for the breath. Iti ingoa, in the name of. Te whaia, the mother. Te tama, the child. Te matua, the father. Te wairua topu, the eternal memory. Ksa, and the long breath. Iti ingoa, in the name of. Te tama, the child. Te matua, the father. Te whaia, the mother. Te wairua topu, the eternal memory. Ksa, and the long breath. Iti ingoa, in the name of. Te matua, the father. Te whaia, the mother. Te tama, the child. Te wairua tapu, the eternal memory. Ksa. We are grateful for the breath in the sacred now. And thank you so much. Welcome to our third session of the Waikara. As you may know by now, Waikara is the understanding of a water protector. Now, water protector, in the sense that we are the guardians of land, water, sky, self, and home. Land, water, sky, self, and home. Or you could say the child. Or you could just say water, because we are water. We are solid water, fluid water, and breathable water. And so here in the Waikara, to be Waikara is to be, is to conspire. To conspire. To conspire for the good, yes, but to conspire as we move through, as we flow through the energies and the understanding that we are water protectors. We flow through all negativity, we flow through all intentions, we flow through all questions, we flow through all manner of interruptions, all manner of blockages. We flow through this, because as we conspire, we work in the background. And so these protocols are the Waikara, and you are a water protector. And what brings you here today, and what has brought you to the water many times, you've arrived on the water of your tears. And so I am grateful for being able to assist you in this way. Thank you. Welcome, Jackie, Danielle, Lynn, all those who are going to be watching this video from our third session. And then hopefully this will be some wonderful learning of the magical, mysterious, super intelligent understanding. So just from that login, I would like to ask if anyone has a question, and I would hope that you do.
This is Raven. I don't have a question, more of a statement that I feel I'm feeling a tremendous blessing and honor to be here today. I wish I could see your faces and your eyes, and I feel like I am a little behind, as I haven't, even though I've seen the videos, and I want to be able to go over them again and again. I would have loved to have been on the last two calls. So I just want to express that I have some sadness around the fact that I haven't been since the beginning on the first conference. So, but I am happy to be here now.
Fantastic, Raven. Fantastic. You are here.
Yes, I am.
And the water of your tears is being received by us, you see, by those that you are here with. we are receiving the water of your tears as you speak. From the stillness comes the sound, from the sound comes the understanding. And so we are receiving your intentions, we are receiving your understandings, because vibration can travel in what I call three forms. I say these three forms because really it's an understanding on your future commitments as you begin to understand this. Is that in the text, I call it phase one. In the letter, in the writing, in the emails, and the letters that you send, I call that the transference of energy in phase one. Because the letter and the word is powerful, your intention, and it is delivered on that transference of energy through the letter and the word written. Phase two is what I call wireless communications. Wireless communications meaning a phone call, your voice, in other words, or a recording that you may have sent, or a message of sound vibration through the voice. So I call that phase two. And there is phase three. And obviously phase three is the most potent. When we are gathered together, the transference of energy is very powerful. Phase one and phase two, yes. Phase three, the most potent. We are with sound, we are with holographics, and we are with DNA. We are with the kidney portal. But we are in the video, and this is the wonderful technology. And what does the video mean? Well, to me, it means a 2.5 transference of energy. And because I can see Lynn and I can see many who attend, the transference of energy is very powerful, very calibrating. It's a wonderful feeling to see you. I see Lynn here on time, and it's wonderful to see her. It's a confirmation. Transference of energy is happening. It's confirmed. And you want to know these things, and this is why I talk about it this way, is that you want to feel the confirmation in the transference of energies. You want to know what you're affecting. You need to know and be confirmed in that. Am I doing this? Was that me? Or was that something else? Where did that come from? Was that me? And then the person on the other side, well, that was you. That was you. Yeah, that was you. And the more this communication happens like this, for reasons of what you stand for, because for what you stand for is the highest intention, and at the highest intention is your highest energy level, and the highest transference of energy comes from what you stand for. And let's hope that for most who stand, they stand for reasons of peace and love. Reasons of peace and love. There are other reasons, which is why we have so much unfurling and so much spiraling happening. But peace and love is equally, if not more powerful than negative intentions. Mm-hmm. And you want to know your effect of this. You want to know, did I do that? Yes, you do that. A word has come forth. A couple of words have come forth in this past week by Cryon, and I enjoy it because it gives simplicity to what we've talked about. And those two words are, and you may have seen me post it, are consciousness physics. Consciousness physics. What is invisible is physics. And physics is visible and invisible. Consciousness physics, consciousness physics is very real, very tangible, invisible, but very real. It's proven in the phase one, transference of energy, phase two, and phase 2.5, certainly phase 3. And so for me, it's, those are wonderful words by Cryon. Perhaps he was listening. Perhaps he was listening, or he was just sitting and waiting for us to be ready to receive that. And either way, consciousness physics is the understanding of how quantum modalities operate. And you are the operator. You are the operator of these quantum modalities. When I say modalities, an example would be when you log in, or when you pray, or when you say good words for somebody. That is a quantum modality in phase 2, transference of energy, that you speak. You understand?
Oh, yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Because that is very real. I feel your love. I feel your anger too, if there is some. We feel these things, do we not? Feeling and emotions is part of the consciousness physics, because it is invisible. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
And that you can deliver a quantum modality by all of the energies you have. Choose which one you'd like to use. What do you stand for? What do you stand for? Me, I can say to you, as I can offer this understanding for Raven into this login that we speak, just to bring it forward for her, is that I stand in my power for the mother, in the light of Father, to serve the child who enters. For me, that is an eternal memory, and that for me is the way. And I speak to this, and I can stand into this most powerfully through these protocols with the Waikara, because in my understanding is that when I return to the celestial womb, I return to the light. And in the light, I have memory of you all. In the light, I have memory of our time together. And why? Well, I want to return. I want to enter again. So I'm going to enter. And when I enter into the stone being, that of the child, into the stone ancestor, when I enter, I would hope that somebody catches me on the way in, so that I do not hit the ground and forget, so that I do not get whispered to sleep and forget. And now, upon entering, this has happened to you. Guaranteed, it's happened to everyone. So this is why I speak these words of Waikara. We are water protectors. The child is the eternal memory. Child is water, land, water, sky, self, and home. Because if you don't believe you are, I will tell you that I know I am a pillar of this earth. And I am a child of mother and father. First energies. We are genderless before we enter the gender, of course. But first energies, think about what is first energies? First vibration is mother, father. And that is also me. I am first vibration. That is what's so special about us. We are first vibration. And we've been whispered to forget that. We are first vibrations, the children of the first vibration. We are not merely born. We are not merely created. We are. All of them speak of this. Cryon, you name it. All the top channelers that you've ever heard, Buddha and everybody, they're all first vibration, because we are all first vibration. So when I enter into the stone being of the child and through the womb of the terrestrial womb, there is a protocol available that I'm going to bring you to into the masterships, into another series of understandings that I wish for you to catch me on the way in. So I am not whispering, and I am not put to sleep. That is not currently available today in any of the systems we have in the 3D. not at any hospital, not at any birthing home, certainly not in the home, especially in the poor areas of our cities. There is no protection there. Can say it all you like. We have ceremony and we do all these things to help. They do not help. Otherwise, why are some needing to be woken up? If that was so helpful, then why are some still asleep? Why? We just need to assist them and catch them on the way in, not on the way out. we have wonderful ceremony for you on the way out. And like we were just saying, you can get crucified if you get the sequence wrong. It cracks me up. Well, I've seen it happen. So my understanding is that you are well aware of the child that enters and that you assist the child on the way in. It eliminates all this problem we have, autism, all the diseases, everything, mental issues. We catch them on the way in. How do we do that? Well, there's another level that I will bring to you, but for now, you're into the basic understandings of what it is to be a Waikara and your energies, your magics that, and you can call yourself whatever you like. I say Waikara because you are conspiring behind the scenes to assist the child that enters by removing the dark and negative shadow energies that are here, that are still here. They are invisible, but they are on this plane, and they are stressed out, and they need to be returned to the light so they can re-enter back in the stone ancestor, so we can catch them on the way in. And I'm talking billions, yes, because we know there are millions and billions. Are you ready to be a Waikara? Well, this is part of the reason why you're here. It can be a vocation, a business, a job for you, or whatever. If you stand for what you stand for, will be the reasons how you understand what you can be here for. That is your decision. I don't claim anything of you. I can only tell you a story. And have you ever heard this understanding anywhere?
No.
Because we used to do this. We did this a long time ago. We do this every time we get to this situation in our evolution where we bring forward what is known as the Waikara, which is the healing lagoon. We brought it forward at Atlantis. We brought it forward at Kimuria, places where it was required so that you were assisted on your way in to be awake when you arrived. It's been a long time since. Thousands of years, actually. So the Waikara comes again. The healing lagoon will come again. And what do I know? Well, I know because I was the one that was doing it in my ancient times. So more on that as we move forward. But I want to open it to Lynn. She has a wonderful recap from our last. If you could bring them through, and I'll give you this moment to bring them through our last session and what you learned from there, and then into the physical action that you delivered for your home. You don't have to go into detail, but just
right. Well, it was awkward because trying to memorize all the steps so it flows. You know, you try for that, but I was missing steps and had to kind of go back and capture and and all of that. I made a little card with a login. So as I was going along, if I forgot, it would be helpful to have that. But I sprinkled the sand. I was able to get the sand, and I sprinkled the sand. And it was raining yesterday, so I did it before the rain. And I also got a stone, a lovely stone.
Oh, beautiful.
It is a beautiful
Wow.
stone.
Oh, you guys have got to see this. Oh, this is what you're missing out on.
It looks alive.
Wow, it is alive.
You know, when it's kind of dark, but the coloring in it, it's like labradorite. If you ever seen it, there's layers, and it's like it's moving.
Where did you order that? Get this one from?
I got it on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you said not to go through China or the Oriental. You know, this is from down under.
Yes, wonderful.
And so I wasn't sure what to do with the stone, so I wrapped it around my hand against the bottle, the spray bottle.
Oh, nice.
All right. So I wanted to have connection with the bottle, you know, and I did the turning of the water.
Yes.
Yeah. So I sprinkled, I did the turning of the water, the teas.
Nice. Describe.
Yes. Yeah. And then I went through the rooms, and I was sure to open all of the cupboard doors and the oven and, you know, all of that. And I started in the east, and I made sure to have the vortex, and I went in that direction as well. But as I was doing the sand around the house, I was trying to focus on, you know, being in the moment, doing the login as I, you know, repeating it as I went along, and I forgot my place several times.
Oh.
So I just started over again.
Great.
And as we mentioned before, perhaps Source just took me there because that was the emphasis that was needed at that spot. So I was not too concerned about it. And also it helps to memorize it. It's my mouth doesn't always form or shape to make the sounds right on. And I'm trying to get the second nature, you know, so I was trying to go from memory and to be in the moment. But, you know, it takes practice.
Yes.
It takes practice. So I was doing the same around the house as I was spraying. No one was in the house, so I didn't have to be concerned about that. But I have a back section, a garage area, and I would like to do that at a separate time. Because it's a separate family living in there. So I will do that as well. And at one point, I felt an entity on my property. I had someone help remove it, but I would like to do that myself at some point, you know, the property itself.
Wonderful. Did you break open the mother's vessel, the glass?
Yes, and that was a lot easier than I thought. I thought I was going to have to stomp on it or.
Oh, no.
It was a little light bulb.
Great.
No, I just put a little pressure, and it was in a little baggie type of thing.
Yep.
And I have a tangelo tree in the backyard that I press my nose to. And then it was raining at that time, so I was in the rain. And water, you know.
Great.
And as I was finishing, there was a siren, a police siren, you know, a car or whatever, and it hit the left side of my face.
Wow.
You know the sound of that siren. Okay. That's where it was, and that's where it came.
Came here. Wow. Really, really good. Wow. That's a wonderful completion. Yeah, the emergency is gone now. The emergency is done. Your left side, like I said, either in your left eye, but hey, I'll take that to your left ear. It's great.
I took it, yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. Perfect. And yes, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just getting to the flow of the energy. And yes, sometimes when you come to somewhere where you thought, oh, I'm going to do this again, certainly it may have been something there that requires extra attention. You don't even think about it because you just want to flow through it. You know, it's like, here's the difference. If you're at a powwow and an eagle feather drops in the powwow, what do? the whole power has to stop.
Oh.
Yes. And there has to be a ceremony to pick up that feather again.
Mhm.
Yes. Now, you went through the protocol. It's a very important thing. You stopped and it was like, oh, I'll do it again. But no, oh. And you flow through it and it's done. I would say that the eagle feather would want to be picked up right away.
Mhm.
But so, Raven, were you able to gather up some of this, what she's talking about? Let me frame it a little bit. These protocols, they are very powerful in offering the removal of any energy from your home.
Mm-hmm.
And it absolutely zeroes it out and confirms that you don't, and so what Lynn did was, from the teaching, she moved through the physical application of these protocols for her home and the sequence that she was working through and that she was just speaking to. Did you get some of that? Do you have questions about that?
No, I just had feelings about it. Just deeper body sensations in her story. I haven't had a chance to do the protocols myself, but what I did notice is I felt into what you were saying, and as you were telling the story, I felt my heart warm. There was some warmness going on in my heart as well when you were explaining everything, and there was a feeling of for you, at least for me, there was a feeling of and again, there's no right or wrong. So here I'm just going to speak.
Yeah.
When you were explaining, you get to know me, so I'm new to this group, so forgive me. Dear one, when you were explaining, I felt a tremendous amount of question about what you were doing, but yet I was in the moment with you, almost as if it was happening that day. I don't know what day this was, but there was this feeling of just warmth in my entire body, especially coming from my heart. So when you explained, I felt some hesitation in whether or not you were doing it right or wrong. And I want you to know that I was almost with you there when it was happening, and I felt warmth in my body. My entire body just feels even still warm right now. So that's all I have to say. I just feel
beautiful.
That, I just feel like whatever happened with you that day, that it was done so incredibly well.
Yes.
So incredibly well. Because I felt it. So I'm kind of with you because my body's warm. So
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, Raven.
Yeah.
And Lynn, this is a confirmation of the level of your intentions. It's a confirmation of the level of your intention and what you stand for. This is how the energy is delivered. There's the consciousness physics, the quantum modality that you delivered. And Raven is confirming that just by catching the residue. Sure, because she's catching the residue from the last 24 hours.
Yes, and she's right. I wanted to do it correctly, and there was some question, am I doing this correctly? Because, it was, like I said, a little awkward. I wasn't sure of the steps, so I had to keep checking the paper to make sure I didn't skip any steps. So she's right, there was the question. But usually whenever I do anything and I meditate, I always bring in joy in my field. So I'm doing things in joy. Yeah.
Wonderful.
So it's kind of my thing, I guess.
Well, this is it. We love it.
And thank you, Raven, for that feedback. That was great.
Yeah. I think, Ooh. So I feel, thank you. And the next time, you're beautiful.
So
you have a beautiful soul. You have a beautiful soul. I wish I could see your face right now. I wish I could see your face, but I don't actually need to right now. I'm feeling you through the ethers just right now.
very good.
Thank you.
Very good. See, Raven, that is also an understanding for you that in the transference of energy in the phase 2, which is what you're doing, you're just listening and hearing, because you're also logged in, not just by yourself, but you're logged in as we logged in together earlier, that you are recognizing how powerful, and it's not a matter of power, just how truthful, how much truth there is with these understandings when they are delivered in a sequence this way. She's not wrong. And the tools that she used are very powerful. The kotahara she calls sand. It's not sand, it's crystal dust. It's 100% uncontaminated quartz crystal dust from the Nazca lines. And so there's that. So the tools are correct. So the combination of the sound vibrations, combination of those sequence delivered through your energy, combination of the physical tools, the physical catalyst, the zero stone that you carry. You vibrated the water, which means you turned the water. That's hot, that's very important. And then the use of the kotahara, the crystal dust. Those combinations right there can just go off and do it by itself. But you are the child, you are the eternal memory, and it is your intention that delivers those energies. What do you stand for? And if you are with joy, we're always with joy. Yes. Because whether you may not noticed or not, you did remove an energy, some energy that was there, and you returned it. The confirmation came when you went to the tree. And the tree will let you know, or that sound that came. Ambulance is gone, the entity is on its way to the light. You returned it home. That's absolute confirmation. And it's physical because the tree, you went to the tree. You didn't just rely on yourself to understand this. That's why I always bring the tree into it for your own. Well, it's fun too. It is fun. Go to the tree. I've seen some amazing things in 3 decades through my left eye. So I'll explain now, Raven.
Yes.
Catch you up and just recap this part of it and we'll move on. Is that Lynn applied the Waikara protocol for self and home, meaning she cleansed her home, which means that she's offering cleansing for herself and her family and members that come there. She applied the kotahara. She what we call a frequency fence. She ran a perimeter around the house. So she contained the house from the outside, contained it from anything entering from the outside. And then she applied the protocols inside the house with the water, the mother's water, and the utilizing of the zero stone. And the words speaking in the login that you heard me speak in the beginning. And then applying her intentions throughout that login. Moving, using the water in a spray bottle. You use the spray bottle. And shepherding the energies from the deepest parts of the house and bringing the energies and shepherding them into a vortex, into an area where she can contain them. Now moving energies into a vortex in an area where you can contain them for the final completion. And that is the opening of the mother's vessel, which is glass. Then an intention given or login, an intention given during that moment, and then the opening of the glass, meaning the breaking of the glass vessel, the mother's vessel. In this case, which is a light bulb that we now use. A small light bulb, a small 20-watt light bulb or something. Because you can easily apply the pressure. It's opening the mold of that glass, thereby the electromagnetics that are in the vortex has been gathered into the glass, and the mother's body will pull it in. Then she takes the final removal processes to confirm everything, although if you already probably would have through your connection, is to take the mother's vessel to bury it at the tree, preferably the east side of the tree. Bury it there, and then press noses or log in. But I press noses. We press noses just because of the sacred breath to breathe, so the tree can receive your breath. We log in, and then a confirmation will come. The tree will communicate to you. It may take a moment. It may take a moment, but stay there. Sometimes you are gifted. When you are gifted, or not sometimes, many times, you are gifted into your left eye. When you close your eyes, put your eyes into darkness, a gift will come to your left eye. That is for you. If a symbol or an image comes to your right eye, that is for your next mission. That is for you to offer or to apply or give duty or service to. And you want to see that, do you not? Because it also helps when you're navigating your daily routines that pay attention to what that symbol might be. It might be light language in the form of light symbols. It might be a sound. It might, both. Only you will know. So Lynn received the audio from the ambulance sound to her left ear. And that was a wonderful confirmation. Would that have happened had she not gone to the tree? Perhaps, maybe. But you go to the tree. You don't need to worry about it when you go to the tree.
I probably would not have heard it.
Exactly.
But because my eyes were closed, it not only went in my ear, the sound, but there was the energy that just hit this side of the face. Well,
the protocols are divine. And the navigation of the protocol sets you into a path where everything is confirmed. And so the tree is connected to the planet, connected to other trees on the other side of the planet. To go to the tree creates space for you to be in the navigation of the divine protocol without having to really think about it, because, this is that step, this step, that step, I'm done. I'm going to go home and eat now. Or swim, whatever. And that's as quick and simple as what I talk about. That's why this is inspiring, because it's so simple. That it can be done behind the scenes of those who are doing ceremony and they wouldn't even know. I'm not to knock ceremony. Ceremony is great. I'm just saying, you know how that can be sometimes. Well, I certainly. When you're wrapped up with tribes and chiefs and elders and everybody, well, you can't put a foot wrong there. Anyway, so does that make sense, Raven?
Yes, it does. And yes. Yeah. more than you know. Yes, I think actually you do know.
Yes.
Yes, you do know. I'm here. I had, I had a deep experience with you, Forrest, when we first spoke, and we were just speaking through private message, and there was just a feeling. This is why I'm actually a part of this group, and again, I have a lot to learn on my protocols. There's a lot, but I already know my power, and I know I'm here for love. I know, I'm here to be, to give love, and to be in peace, to love and peace. And when I was with you, in our private message, and we were talking, and there was a point in our breathing. I was breathing with you, and I could feel your breath. I could feel even just in just our speaking with each other. And that was profound and potent for me. And because I felt your energy so strongly. And I was like, who is this person? Who is this being? Because I felt as if you were right next to me, even just in talking through private message. And I've always had these deeper feelings of being able to feel energy very, very strongly since a very young age. And what's funny is that since I've been involved with this group, even though I haven't been as involved as I want to, just a little bit I've watched in the video, and just my mental energy has been with this group. And it's been frustrating. I haven't been able to be on the call yet. My field has been with this group, and my intention has been with this protocol and learning. I've had these in the last just week, and I don't know if this has anything to do with any of what's been happening, but I've had in my right eye, this light. I don't know what it is, but just in the corner of my right eye. And I just took it as lack of sleep. I've been very, very busy working on some amazing projects. But I wonder if it's that or what it is, because I've been with you and I've been working with you, and my intentions have been with the protocols and what you've all been doing, even though I haven't been as close. So I'm feeling into just some of this. And so I just want to express that. And so there's a calling right now, and I'm actually getting a little wonderful, teary-eyed, and I feel like a coming home, a deeper coming home, and a wonderful love, and excitement, and yeah.
Well then, welcome home. Welcome home. Beautiful, Raymond. Special bird. I will speak to your right eye, and you all have it at times. And that's just it. Oh, what's going on with my right eye? Did I get enough sleep? Did I get a pig eye overnight?
Yeah, a lot of light. So far, there's been a lot of light coming out of my right eye, just flashes. It flashes.
Wonderful.
A lot of flashing going on in my right eye.
I will reveal to you, over the last couple of nights, I did a powerful healing to someone in Bali. And I put together a very powerful kawa product. My kawa board, I call it a kawa board, which is protocol, the board that has my protocol on it, and which is using the tools that Lynn has begun to use, the kotahara. The way that it's put together can penetrate the southern hemisphere from the northern hemisphere on the ground, and from the southern hemisphere can penetrate to the northern hemisphere on the ground through the planet. So I was using that, and it does have some very powerful EM signatures that can, if you're logged in with me, because I log in every day, twice, sometimes 3 or 4 times. And everyone is in my intention when I log in. That's just to say I'm speaking good words for everyone every day at 7 o'clock or 11 o'clock. And I do that every day. I have since I was 7 years old. And so, in over 50 years of speaking this login, you may have been tuned in to that. And in your right eye, you may have seen the movement, some movement, but perhaps for the messages are for you, absolutely. Right eye is a call to duty of some sort that you will you will no doubt pay attention to now, I would hope. And it's wonderful. No, it's no judgment. This is fun. Welcome home. Yes, welcome home.
Yeah, thank you. And I agree. Yes.
You are a light being. And I often say you are a light being in the stone ancestor. You are an ancestor here and now. You are the sacred one in the sacred now, in the breath. You are all that you ever were and ever will be right here, right now.
Yeah.
And never mistake that.
I never mistake that. Good. No. Thank you.
Good. We are with absolute quantum modalities, protocol, consciousness, physics, not intention. We deliver the intention to the modalities because this is our choice. We need not have permission from anyone to deliver love, peace and love, health and well-being to all. We do not need permission for that. No matter what king or queen claims the grip on the land and the people. We are not kings and queens. We are first vibration.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I get a little bit. I am a father and I am a grandfather, but I stand in my power for the mother and for the child. So I'm a little bit firm sometimes, you know. But so thank you. This was a wonderful first hour almost. We will pick up, and because these have been a wonderful learning. Would you agree, Lynn?
It was good experience to do that. I've cleaned houses before, just by blessing and calling in, source or whatever. This is a different method, and I enjoyed it. I liked doing the barrier. I felt supported with that, for the containment and the gathering. I liked the physical movement of going through and breaking the mother's vessel, and the tree. I love the tree. Even though it was in the rain, it was all welcoming. It was all very good. And I have been looking at adding to all of my work. I have been looking for adding sound to what I'm doing, and incorporating it into all of the work I do as well. And I think that's a great addition to it, even though I am still working on moving my mouth, my tongue and all of that, to do it. But I enjoy using the sound, and it's something I have been asking for a while, to bring something to me where I could incorporate sound in my work. And this is great, and thank you. Absolutely.
Think of it as you're working with your mouth. Think of it as flapping your wings.
Great visual.
Yeah.
It's flapping your wings, and realize that the deer medicine has wings. The deer has wings, and those are the antlers that the deer has on his head. Those are not antlers; those are wings. Mm. And the whale, the flippers, they are wings. They are winged creatures. They are winged creatures. Many are, and we offer that. And the turtle is a winged creature. It has flippers. When the whale wants to walk on land, it enters into the wolf. It enters the wolf to walk on land. When the wolf wishes to enter the cosmos, it will walk into the whale. And so the combination of the two, between the two, is they must fly in. They must fly into each other. And so they are winged creatures, and so you are a winged creature. Your mouth, your arms, your legs, just think of it as your wings. Because when we speak, in the delivery of the log and in the protocol, and I will bring Raven through this and all of us through it again, is that you're putting wings to your intention.
Mm.
And then you're speaking in a language that is a high energy known as the breath of fire. So you are also lighting your wings on fire.
Mm.
See that, because that is actually what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
You put wings to your intention. You're not just speaking. From the silence comes the sound. From the sound comes the understanding. From the understanding comes the action.
Mm-hmm.
Modi ora. We are grateful for the breath. Yes, we are. Truly grateful for the breath, to be able to flap our wings on the ground here through the breath. We can achieve this. It's not often looked at that way, but I will offer it that way. So please, with me at this time, Jackie, you'll need the login. Do you have a copy of it with you? No?
No, not in front of me.
You can't, I can't screen share it either. So that's okay. You'll have to use your ears very powerfully, because I'm going to have you repeat the words.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, this is the important part of logging in, to log in. Fortunately, I've been logging in since I was 7. I have a head start on you, but it's not to say that you cannot do it.
Yeah.
You have currently over 290 practitioners that have learned this in the last year. And so whether they keep up with it is up to them. But you are here right now with us. And so I would ask you to repeat these words. It's a bit of a Simon Says. It's a little bit of Simon Says a little bit. And so I would ask you to repeat these words. Ite ingowa.
Ite ingowa.
Ite ingowa.
That means in the name of. Ite ingowa. Repeat.
Ite ingowa.
Te fire.
Te fire.
Te fire.
Te tama.
Te toma.
Te matua.
Ke matua.
Te wairua.
Ke waiua.
Tapu.
Tapu?
Yes.
Tapu.
What you just said was in the name of the mother, the child, the father, and the eternal memory. And I would have you repeat this. Oh, there's the energy. Yes, that is the long breath. That is the sacred long breath.
That's the fun part.
That is the fun part. That is the stamp of your energy on that phrase. It is the delivery of your energy. Boy, I've heard some fantastic long breaths. Amazing. Amazing revealing. It's an amazing.
Forrest?
Yes.
Forrest, can you repeat? I'd like to do it.
Yes.
Everyone on the call doesn't mind, since I'm a little behind with the login. Can you repeat it, and then I'll say it back, and then say the second, and then I'll say it back, third, say it back, fourth, say it back, and then long breath.
Absolutely.
Can you do it that way, right?
There are 3 sequences. Each family member is rotated to the front. Let me begin again. Ite ingowa.
Ite ingowa.
Danielle, are you there?
Yes.
Feel free to join in. I think we can always.
Oh, I didn't know okay.
Oh, yes.
Can you start it again then?
Yeah, I will. Ite ingowa.
Ite ingowa.
Te fire.
Te
Te fire.
Te tama.
Te toma.
Toma.
Te matua.
Te
Te matua.
Te wairua tapu.
Te wairua
Te
tapu.
wairua tapu.
Tapu.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Woo. Oh,
Mm.
you feel that?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm.
Wow.
Mm.
Okay. I know I'm going to be tired after this session because of all of this energy, and perhaps you as well. We'll move to the second sequence of it, which now we will say in the name of, and we will go to the child, then the father, then the mother, and it sounds like this. Repeat after me. Ite ingowa.
Ite ingoa.
Ite imawa.
Te tama.
Te tama.
Te tama.
Te matua.
Te matua.
Te matua.
Te whaia.
Te
Te
whaia.
whaia.
Te wairua tapu.
Te
Te wairua
tapu.
tapu.
I love the long breath, you know. I'll have you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love the long breath. Repeat after me, and we're going to do the third part of the sequence. The third sequence, we will rotate the father. Now the father rotates to the front of the line. Ite ingoa.
Ite.
Ite imawa.
Te matua.
Te matua.
Te whaia.
Te whaia.
Te tama.
Te
Tama.
Toma.
Te wairua tapu.
Te
Te wairua
tapu.
tapu.
Who?
Now,
Mm.
with beginning with Raven, I would ask that you try it yourself first, and I can repeat again, so you can try it if you have to.
I wish I had the words in front of me. I'm trying.
Yes, I will send the words to you, but let's just do it again. Just Raven and myself. Ite ingoa.
Ita imawa.
Te whaia.
Tafaya.
Te tama.
Te kama.
Te matua.
Te machua.
Te wairua tapu.
Te wainomo tapu.
Could the others mute your phones, please? Your mics. Thank you. Raven, are you still there?
I'm here for it.
Okay. One more time. Why do a tapu is why do this, why do that, why do a tapu? So let's begin from there, top of that. Ite ingoa.
Ite imawa.
Te whaia.
Te saya.
Te tama.
Te kama.
Te matua.
Te matua.
Te wairua tapu.
Te wainomo tapu.
Wonderful. Okay. Now, I'm going to say it, and I'm going to say all three sequences, and I'm going to say it in rapid succession. Now, this is the coding in, the login. When you've done your login, you will speak your intention. You may speak it in the language you're familiar with. One day, I hope that you'd be familiar with the breath of fire, but but it is fine because you're coding in. So let me speak so you can all hear this clearly. And my intentions are that I'm going to turn the water. I will turn the water and I will demonstrate that on the video as well so they can just see. Now what you're going to hear me is speak the login, and then I will speak the intention, and then I will log in one sequence to complete. And it goes a little bit something like this. I always open with the phrase Tihe Moriora. That means grateful for the breath. I always open with that phrase, as I am always grateful for the breath. So you will get that. You're going to get the sequence. I'm send you the text work, and I'm going to send you the membership for the password for the members page, which actually has all of this in the audio.
Thank you.
So let me begin. Tihe Moriora, grateful for the breath. I te ingoa, te whaia te tamata matu te wairu tapu. Sa, I te ingoa, te tamata matu te whaia te wairu tapu. Sa, I te ingoa, te matu te whaia te tamata wairu tapu. Sa. Instilled into this water vessel and this water. Instilled into this water vessel and this water. The understandings of my intentions to offer security and safety and protection for all those who enter my home, into my lands and properties, so that they may be safe, they may be secure when they enter. I speak these intentions, instill these intentions into this water and this water vessel. As we are here gathered together, we offer safety and security. As we are here and we are gathered together, those that enter also are with safety and security. And we speak these in the name of I te ingoa, te whaia, te tamata matu, te wairu tapu, Ksa Moriora. And so it is. Now, you know, that is for a delivering of an intention. You can deliver that to turn the water as Lynn had done for the protocol for home. So one more time, repeat after me the entire sequence. Everyone can join in. Everyone can join in. The entire 3 pieces. You will one day, soon enough, write your intentions and will give direction to your intention so you know what you're writing it for. After me. I te ingoa.
I te ingoa.
Te whaia.
Te whaia.
Te tama.
Te tama.
Te toma.
Te matua.
Te matua.
Te wairua tapu.
Te
wairua tapu.
Boy. All 3. I te ingoa.
I te ingoa.
Te tama.
Te tama.
Te matua.
Te matua.
Te whaia.
Te whaia.
Te wairua tapu.
Te wairua tapu.
I te ingoa.
I te ingoa.
Te ingoa.
Te matua.
Te matua.
Te matua.
Te whaia.
Te
Te
whaia.
whaia.
Te tama.
Te tama.
Te tama.
Te wairua tapu.
Te wairua.
Te wairua tapu.
Tapu.
Woohoo! Boy, oh boy. Very powerful. Now,
Mm.
we just have a short little bit of time left here, but I would ask, how do you feel?
Buzzed.
Open.
Oh, nice. Good words. Buzzed and open.
Yeah, that's the word, open. After a big release, it's open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so open. I want to continue. There's a feeling inside me that just wants to continue and continue and continue.
Well, yes. You are now. You are now. What you have done is you have opened the vortex.
Yeah.
And then what you will do next, what happens next in your intentions, is you will anchor the pillar. You are a mother, as you are with the womb, but you are also a pillar.
So that's why you feel the energy from way below your feet and all the way past the crown, right?
Yes, and I'm crowning right now, and I know who it is. Yes, Lynn, you are crowning right now. I feel my crown, and I know it's you. Thank you so much. It's confirmation you're receiving the pillars. Now, we always spoke that the male, the masculine, is a what we call a pofirinaki, a pillar. We offer the understanding to the female gender that you're not searching for a male, masculine bodybuilder type. You are not. You are searching for the pillar.
Yeah.
And and my understanding is the best way that I can bring this understanding to you in the DNA is that the pillar is what you are anchoring to the planet and to the celestial is your mate. When you find that energy in him, you will know that it is he who is your mate, and that is the pillar. Do you understand?
Yes.
Because we are genderless until we enter the gender. And you can swing that gender all you like. You can swing the gender if you want to. It's totally up to you. But what you're searching for, whether they are male or female, is the pillar. Now, when you log in this way and you open the vortex, understand you have that feeling of that energy that goes from the crown, beyond the crown, which is celestial. You're going from source right through the planet. And that pillar, that energy, that force, that life force essence, that light, they have their own signature. It is their own. Each one of you have your own essence, yes. But when you open a vortex like this and you open it up ready, your intentions are being placed in there. That is a signature to you and you alone. That is the pillar that you are searching for in the manipulation of your day codes as well. In here on the ground, when you meet him, you feel him, you will understand that person is a part of your intention, not just a reflection. A very powerful part of your intention, because we are with balance. Male and female, we are with balance. We are tihono, we say, joined, linked. We are genderless. We are male and female, but no, not even that. More than that, we are genderless. But on the ground here, this login and the opening of the vortex offers you an understanding that you begin to recognize the pillar, and not just the pillar from the intentions you speak, but that that pillar is also in physical form. Now, the pillar will come along one day, and the pillar's understanding is that he will hold you up. The pillar is the foundation of the mother, of the womb. He will hold you and raise you up. That is the understanding of balance in the 3D, in physical form. You may have them already. You may be discovering these things, but I'm just bringing this to you now. You can flow through this how you're going to. An example, I am a pillar. I am a pofiri maki, a pillar. And my balance that has come to me at this time and has always come to me in my lifetimes is Eve. And if you've met Eve, she is my life partner, but she's not just my life partner. I am her pillar, and she is my balance. She is with the womb, birth before existence. Energy begets energy. The word of Father or the will of Father is here, and the memory has returned. Now, birth before existence is that after birth, everything exists. So therefore, many births happening now is merely energy begetting energy.
Mm-hmm.
So mother is the one mother of the birth of the first vibrations through mother. That's why we speak that way in the terms of the womb, the celestial womb and the terrestrial womb. Birth before existence. Then there came existence. Here's another understanding as we're moving towards this before we depart. These little tidbits of information for you. Are you familiar with the symbol of the singularity, the symbol of God? It's a circle with a dot in the center, right?
Yeah.
And they call that the symbol of God. Is that symbol of God male or female?
It's both.
It's both? You think so?
For me.
Well,
For me.
Yeah.
If we are to understand that birth before existence, that it is a womb.
It's a female.
Oh, then female, yeah.
It's that energy, birth before existence, and then there was existence. So, birth before existence, and then there was existence, which is energy begets energy. Whether you want to call it a sperm or an egg, doesn't really matter. It's energy. Energy begets energy. In the womb, the water of the womb, of the physical, or the celestial womb, energy begets energy. So, what comes next is the child. Energy begets energy. Now, what represents existence? Do you know the symbol? You may have seen it. I guarantee you've seen it, but you may not have thought it like this. You take the two circles and you overlap them, and you have at the center known as the Waikara Pisces.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They call that creation. Fine. I call it existence. I call it energy begets energy.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why is because birth before existence, then there was existence. In other words, that's where the child comes forward, the energy. What does the child become? What does existence become? Once you exist, what do you become? Yeah, you can become female or male. But will, I will offer this, beyond existence is will. The will or the word, your word, and that energy is male. Whether you're female or not, you have the will of Father. Because remember, we are genderless in the existence.
Mm-hmm.
We are here now in the long breath, but we are, as light beings, we exist. So the will, and which is what we call the will of Father, the word of Father, or the light of Father. You carry that. As a mother, as a child, as the light, or as a male, as a child, as the light. It is the word or the light of Father. And when that will is understood through you, only you know what you stand for. And I would say, if you stand for peace and love, and the goodness that you are with the will of Father. Father is a protector of the family. Father is of the will and the word of Father is here. Now, this entire understanding from the singular to the Vesica Pisces of energy begets energy to the will of Father is known as the whole. When it's pulled all together into the one, what we call the whole, we understand this through the eternal memory, which can be called soul, if you like. It's what we call Wairua Tapu, is sacred eternal memory. For we call this the way. It is known as
sorry.
The sacred way.
Can we call that? Sorry, I'm sorry. Oh God. Can we call that consciousness?
You must call it consciousness. Consciousness is a physics. It's part of your energy, part of the will and the light of Father within you. Part of the energy begets energy. Consciousness is part of your makeup. So you have physical makeup and consciousness makeup. They're both forms of physics, and they're both with quantum modalities. Yeah, you could call it consciousness, but that's just a part of you, and a part of the light that's in you. It's part of your operating modalities, which are quantum. Flap your wings or say something. Flapping your wings is consciousness. Speaking is consciousness. That's just part of you. I would say that it is eternal memory that binds you to the fullness. The eternal memory known as the Wairua Tapu is sacred eternal memory to remind ourselves that here in the long breath, we are already the ancient ancestor. We need no guidance from the eternal, from the external invisible guidances. Because why? They wish to be here, but why aren't they here? Well, they're going to speak to you, so offer you guidance. You may accept it or not, but you merely only need to speak because you are here. Many always talk about the ancestors and the guidances, Sitting Bull, Geronimo, so on and so forth, Tesla, everyone, right? Speaking and calling them ancestors. Well, you're an ancestor too, and you're here. You have made that commitment to be here. And they wish they would be here too, only they haven't entered, and they will enter. They just haven't. And Sitting Bull will re-enter this year, in the 1 year. By September, he will return. By the 9, known as the womb protocol. He is set to return, and we don't know exactly who yet. Because he's been speaking. As of last year, we carry some information from him. And not just him, many. Why? They wish to enter now. The work is being done. It is time for the fun, and they want to come back in. Now, what are you going to do? Are you going to catch him on the way in? Really? I hope you do. This is what I've done for 3 decades. I hope you do. Now, this is what a water protector is about. This is water business. It is not about pollution. The planet can move pollution, no problem, always has. But the planet cannot remove the nightmares we have placed and coded into the vibration of the water, which is the memory, which is the child.
Oh, yeah.
I am very adamant about that. I stand for that. That's why I stand. When I hear the long breath, I know that you are here fully. And I can trust that because I trust you. I can trust you. You are here. Thank you so much for being here. And I will complete this call and these understandings for you too. ponder. Raven, I will send you the words on a wonderful little graphic that we've made. And I will send you the passcodes to get into the members page, as that you are now here with us, committed. These courses are not merely so I can have a living. These courses are here so that those who come forward a commitment can offer a possibility for you to catch the child who enters, not just the ones that leave. Because when they come back in, they're going to need you. Not just so you can change their nappies and feed them. That's easy. You catch them when they come in, remind them who they are. And I have a protocol for that when you're ready. One at a time first. Walk first before you fly.
So
any questions?
Yeah. No questions, just observations, and just observations of the light that is around me when you speak and when you say what you're saying. It's truth to me. It's pure energy. I've always known them just energy, pure light energy. And so when you speak truth to me, which is spoken from you, I am surrounded by tremendous light right now. I have my eyes closed and there is such bright light just surrounded me right now. So thank you.
We are all locked in together.
Yeah.
There's a lot of light.
Yeah. a lot of light. And
Linda's,
so truth.
Linda's here. Daniela's here. You are here. I am here. There's a lot of light.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being
you.
So
thank you. I feel you all.
Thank you for doing that wonderful protocol, Lynn, and letting us know. These stories, I would ask, please, as you are going through these understandings, that may call upon it again at some stage later for others to hear, you know. And if Danielle is ready, or whenever you're ready to do something for your home or practice it, just when you're ready, let us know when you're going to do it so we can check in with you. That's it. What a wonderful session again.
Thank you. Grateful for everyone. Thank you.
This video will be ready again Monday, and it'll be on the website.
All right.
I don't seem to be getting any faster at doing that. It takes me a minute, but doing the best I can. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I te he mori ora, I te ingoa, te whaia, te tamatamatu, te wairu tapu, ksa, mori ora.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Pleasant day, everyone. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Raven, I'll be on. I'm going to send it through your messenger, okay?
Very good. Thank you. I would appreciate that. Yes.
My pleasure.
Okay. Bye-bye.